Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks for Beginners. This is number 18. We've gone through all the tools in the toolbox. We've gone from File, Edit, View, Layout, Object, Effects, and Bitmap. Now we're going to do text. Pretty important. Use text a lot. If you have a text selected, go up to text. You can go to Edit, and you can edit that text. You can bold it. You can center justify it, but you have to hit OK to make it work. Now you can do the same thing right up here. It's already there. And you could unbold it. Well, you've got to kind of select it all and unbold it and then hit OK. Don't forget to hit OK if you've done a lot of work. Under text also, I'm not going to go over, tabs and columns and bullets. Statistics is going to tell you you've got 34 characters, 6 words selected. That's a WordPerfect type deal. But under text, convert to paragraph text. I don't ever do that, but what I do convert, I'm going to go to a fake email I set up, and somebody sent me some names to engrave. I, being a poor speller and make mistakes, I want to copy those names and put them right into Corel. Now I'm going to right click and paste. But what it did, it pasted them as a paragraph text. But I can select it and go to text and convert it to artistic text. Now I've got those names spelled correctly. And when I want to break them up, I'm just going to hit Control K. And now I have individual names to put on the plaque or the name tags. And if they're spelled wrong, then you can put it on the person who sent you the email and let them worry about it. Let's say what else, and you can make a paragraph. As a laser engraver, I only type in artistic text. Text to path. See, things don't show up if you can't do it. Text to path, meaning it's going to put a text on a path, and a path can be anything. Let me make a duplicate of that word path and just go text to path. Go down to your path, and in the circle, make sure you get that red mark, and then you got a path. It doesn't have to be a circle. It could be a square. It could be a shape like this. Text to path, put it on there. Now, you're not going to get any. Well, why is that not working? Let me try that again. There we go. I must have just not grabbed it. It's not going to really, but it might tell you the midpoint between. It does. So it doesn't have to be a path, and you can always change your path afterwards. You can do anything you want to this path because the text is going to stay on that path. Now, I'm not going to get into it because there's plenty of videos out there, and I've got a bunch. Text to path on the bottom is a little bit different creature, but we don't need to get in that today. Writing tools, you can do a spell check, grammar check, settings, quick check. And here's really something that's pretty neat. If you've typed out a lot of things, you can go, man, I wish I would have made that word all caps. You can change case and make them all uppercase. Hit OK. You can go back, change case, make them toggle case. You can go back, basically they're all small caps now, or small letters. I'm not the best probably to tell you, lowercase. I think that's going to be the same thing because we started off with that. Let's try one more, see what it does. I don't know what title case is, but there you go. It's the title, like the capital M. Let's see what else is in text. Text opens up a text docker that has a lot of stuff in it. You can change the color of the text itself, make it red, but you can do that just over here and make it blue. You don't have to have the text docker, but there's a lot of things you could do inside this text docker. And then I guess lastly, and I'm terrible about how to say the word glyphs. It opens up a glyph doctor, and this is where you're going to have some unique symbols, figures, um, different languages. Let's go to one of my favorite ones, which is Wingding font. Um, and look at all, you've got arrows, you've got, some things that would take you a while to draw. There's like an on key, different arrows, different shapes. And you can change and take away all the text, because I've got, well, Wingdings is pretty much just this, but you could categorize it in currency or mathematical. There's some mathematical supposedly. Let's go to another Wingding real quick and let's change it to entire font. Wingding is just a font. I mean, look at that. Now to grab that telephone looking thing, you just hold down your left mouse button and bring it in, and then you can make it whatever. Well, that's kind of funny. That's just, maybe I'm wrong. Scissors. Hopefully this will look like scissors. There we go. I don't know why that telephone looks like that. A trash can, a thumb, a pointing, I've used one of these Wingdings for, icicles and I mean, look at this star that you could draw in Corel, but it's pretty cool. And they're good, clean vector. And every font has a different, some of them, might not have any. There's a registered trademark, but it's a funny looking one, but there's plenty of registered trademarks in different fonts. Your more common fonts, Arial and, Times New Roman, are going to have more. It's even shown me I've used the telephone, but it won't be a telephone. That's weird. Anyway, that's pretty much all of it on text. You can close that Docker. Let me just make sure I didn't, I think I covered it all. Oh, okay, here's one more. Let's say you've made this text a path and you don't like it. I want to start over, break the text apart, grab that text and go up to text and straighten text. It'll put it back to where you were. That's pretty cool. I use that quite a bit. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.